Hi guys, this video is to show you how to calculate the bad debts and the allowance for doubtful debts in a question. You'll notice that there are two headings over here, bad debts and allowance for doubtful debts. Bad debts is your expense account and the allowance for doubtful debts is a provision that you make at the end of each year. Okay. So with the bad debts in a transaction, I'll give you an example. It will say a debtor was declared insolvent and he owed you, let's say, 5,000 rand. So the transaction will read, the debtor was declared insolvent and he owed you 5,000 rand. What does this mean? This means that you had a debtor over here, he owed you 5,000 rand and now he can no longer pay you. So what you need to do is you need to get rid of this amount. So in order to get rid of this amount, you would put it on the credit side. So if you credited accounts receivable with 5,000, you must have debited something else with 5,000. And that answer over there is bad debts. So this ledger accounts will illustrate to you what bad debts is. It's an expense and you write it off where the debtor is unable to pay you. So what did you do there? You debited bad debts and you credited accounts receivable. That is your journal entry when your debtor goes insolvent and is unable to pay you. Okay, the second part of this calculation is the allowance for doubtful debts. Now the allowance for doubtful debts is an allowance you make at the end of the year to estimate how much debtors you think will not be able to pay you in the following year. So let's say it says that you must calculate allowance at 10% of your debtors. So it's a percentage of the outstanding debtors at the year end which you will calculate. So let's say your debtors was 50,000 rand. You'll say 10% times 50,000 rand gives me 5,000 rand. 5,000 rand is your allowance at the end of the year. So what do we do with that allowance at the end of the year? We put it in the statement of financial position with accounts receivable. So if I could just quickly show you, if here's the statement of financial position and here's your accounts receivable. Your accounts receivable balance we said was 50,000, but now what we're going to do is we're going to put in brackets 50,000 and we're going to subtract 5,000, which is your allowance which you calculated over here. So 50,000 minus 5,000 gives you 45,000. Okay, so bad debts over here is an expense. It will be shown in the statement of comprehensive income. And the allowance for doubtful debts is a negative asset. It will be taken off from accounts receivable in the statement of financial position.